You're about to lose me. Just like that, just like that. Just like that, just like that. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So guys, we're about to start the Empowerment Tea Party. Let me get my ticker at the bottom, running across the bottom. How are you guys doing? So, yes, let us go ahead and so flustered. Excuse me. I'm flustered. Okay, let's get started. How is everyone doing? I'm about to do some expedites. If you would like to partake and get expedites for yourself, whether a scan, a reading, energy work of some kind, click on the QR code or the link in the comment, and you'll be able to see everything that I have available today. Let me get the thing back on. There we go. Let's play some number wars. Number wars. Do you want to pick a number? Sure. Just show me in sign language and I'll write it. Here. Here. You're looking really good, by the way.
Hey, thanks.
Your composition is amazing. Anyways, pick a number from 1 to 100. The first comment that we see that matches whatever it is he wrote, you will win a reading. A reading. A star, high above the trees with a voice as big as M.E. With a voice as big as M.E. Do you hear what I hear?
Yeah.
Do you hear what I hear?
Go.
I don't know the words. Dad, on shell. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, the wrong one. No. Shit. Wait. Okay. On shell. Let me tone it down. Is that the right number? Yes. You won at 12 on shell. Okay. All right. It is what it is. Congratulations on shell. Just got to get my Melba, why is your flower always wilted? What is going on with you, girl? Ignore my question. Ignore my question. On shell, let me get some cards. A star, high above the trees with a voice as big as the sea. Do you want to build a snowman? Those are all the words I know. I don't like Disney. Nothing Disney. That's all I know. All right. I gotta brush up, because all of my nieces be liking Disney and stuff. And I'm just like, girl, what do you need me to learn? Riley is moved. Okay, so let's see. What deck should I use for you? Here, we'll use this deck. Oh, so you're just being an antagonist. 5-year antagonist, eh? 5-year antagonist? Melba. She's been waiting 5 years for me to say something about her flower droop. All right, Aunt Shell. Okay. Excuse me. This is fascinating. So, the wise woman of Wonderland, integrity, compromise. And I'm looking at this imagery, and it's sort of this thing of like, maybe in your environment, you hold the greatest amount of wisdom. You're the wise woman of Wonderland, right? You have this integrity, you're willing to compromise. But there's a potentiality that people in your environment view you as sort of like a cross between um, the Mad Hatter, Alice, and that smoking ass worm. Was that caterpillar? What was he? The one that smokes? You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Oh, sorry. I got you. I'm sorry. Let me see. Smoking guy. Alice in Wonderland. Is he a worm? He's a caterpillar. Ooh. This mofo right here. This guy, I thought he was green. This guy, right? So to me, what this tells me, just from this one card, is that you're multifaceted. You're all of these different characters that have these different strengths and different weaknesses. And it's not necessarily that it's an issue that you have weaknesses that you embody. The issue is that your environment doesn't understand you, and that's what's potentially causing conflict if you're experiencing conflict in your environment. The thing that really, really stands out to me is this concept that non-magical people have no business telling you how to use your magic or when to use it or how much of it to use, right? So, perception. Allowing your perception to be skewed by non-magical people, talking, criticizing, almost borderline, if not full on, using derogatory type behaviors. You know, you're not being sensitive is basically what I think is being said. You're not being sensitive. You're having an appropriate adverse reaction to the way in which you're being judged and then condemned. Girl, you need me to come over? You need me to come over? We can handle some stuff. We can handle some. No, we don't want to manhandle people. Do you need me to write a stern letter? I can write a stern letter on your behalf. Or I could just mind my own business because you can handle this. Spiral dancer, you have the ability to dance circles around their logic, whoever they is in reference to, I'm not sure. I would assume the people in your local environment, whether it's friends, whether it's family, I'm not too sure. but the map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. You are your own map maker, right? You're mapping what pathway you're going to use for your authentic purpose. You're mapping it out already. So, as you said, it's part of your learning process. Basically, these cards are just reaffirming what it is that you're in right now, what cycle you're in. You got this. You definitely got this. Um, you're not being overly sensitive. You are accurately receiving perspective based on the energy and the messages their energy carries. You're reading it very accurately. Okay. So, as you already know, stand your ground, know what to use your energy on and what is a waste of your energy. People are going to have their opinions. It is what it is. Um, and I think because I've experienced this myself, when family, relatives, friends, whoever, um, the people who you count on to understand you and support you, um, in however way that they can, when they can't understand you and then they become adversarial. I don't know. English is not my first language, okay? Whatever the word is, the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. That was the best part of that movie. What movie was that?
I have no idea.
The wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
What was that?
I think it was Mike Myers or what is that his name? Austin Powers.
Oh yeah.
Is the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Okay, focus, girl, focus. So when they can't accept you, it kind of pushes you into this space of accepting yourself, validating yourself, and reaffirming your commitment to your journey. So it further amplifies the learning and the growth. It's a good thing. It's a difficult thing, a lonely feeling thing, but still a good thing. So you got this. Good job. Good job. Good
Good job.
job. Okay. Don't say it, girl. Ain't nobody want to build no damn snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? But I do. I do. Um, All right. Ba, 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 ba. Mace. Um, does Mace want timestamp? Okay. So guys, we're getting started with our tea party. I don't have the focus to do more. I don't have the focus to do more number wars. So if you would like to get an expedite, I have all sorts of different ones available today. Go check it out. Simply click the link in the comment or click on the QR code on the screen. That will take you straight to the website where you can check out everything that we have available. Some very potent. I tell you that English is not my first language. Okay. Is that a time step?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or should I go back?
You can come back.
I come back. All right. I come back. Jade Heart. Jade Heart. Mm. Hmm? Yes. 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 Rapatapatom. Hmm? Hello, Jade Heart. Would you like So you selected reading. Do you want me to scan? Because you're, it looks like I'm drooling in reverse. Do you want me to assess your energy to see what the reasoning is? Or do you want me to pull cards? Because I'm not sure if the cards would answer that. The question would be more geared towards a scan. Oh, by the way, um, a scan. Okay, we could do that. Could you grab my earbuds in the side small zipper pocket of La Puma bag? La Puma is La Puma. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I just gotta wait for my earbuds. Ba-ba-bum. Sometimes I love ya. Sometimes you make me blue. At times I feel good. Sometimes I feel used. Loving you, darling. Okay, here goes. No. Let's see. Oh. Mm-hmm. Can y'all really feel me? East Coast feels me. West Coast feels me. Dirty South to the dirty, dirty. Feels me. West Coast feels me. Boy, I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky at night, like you were my prey. Okay, let's get started. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. Have you been having weird head sensations? Almost like a tension headache, but not. And it's not severe, but it's noticeable. If I let you know, nobody, I'm talking about nobody. Uh-huh. You have a spear through your head in the front. It's a very specialized type of spear. The barbs, there's barbs at the end of it, four prong barbs. Has the back of your neck been feeling a little bit tight as well? Everyone sleeps, sleeps, sleeps. With a hunch, my coat, my hair, just so I'm low key. You tell the world. Mm, with my heart, my soul. Probably shouldn't, but you know, if I. What I'm seeing is an extension from the base of the spear before the prongs, before it splits into four prongs. It's like it prongs like this backwards. So the spear entered your head, and then prongs immediately. Um, it's an internal, it's a form of a flea collar. This cuts off your access to specific pathways that allow for abilities to be received into the human template, the human portion of your morphogenetic template. Someone intentionally is trying to sever your connection to your abilities. This is an act of war. This is an act of war. So with a flea collar, from that from that spear where like the prong connects to the shaft like that, there's this thing that goes down, and it goes down following the brainstem, goes down into your cervical, and then it exits out the back of your neck and it circles around. That's so that if anyone tries to pull that out, it'll tear out your connection to your higher self. That's an act of war. I gotta chill the fuck out, is what it is. I gotta chill out. That can't be allowed to stay there. Um, it's going to cause extensive damage if someone tries to take that out. I do know how to remove it with minimal to no damage. I'm just checking other pathways to see if there are any implants that have been left behind. There's several that I'm detecting in your coccyx, your tailbone area. Let me just 1 second. There, it's a specific portion of the ischium. It's near the ischium. I mean, it's a specific portion. What is this? So it's midway between the ischium and the ischial tuberosity. So it's kind of like these cradles. So you have your iliac crest, the back of your hips, and then there's like this little cradle section, right? And the head of your femur rests in that. It's in that little cradle section. That's going to be You feel anxiety right now? My guesstimate is because of the location of it and the way energy flows through that implant. It's designed to instantly cause vagus nerve dysregulation. Yep. As I begin to, yeah. And there is also an implant in very close proximity to your vena cava. That's a major pathway. Superior vena cava. I need to see. Oh, it terminates into the right atrium, but what is the rate at which blood flows through that? How much time would I have to repair a dissection? Blood flow rate. Median flow during free breathing was 38.9 milliliters, superior vena cava, 74.3 milliliters, and the inferior vena cava. So if you hold your breath, it's 31 milliliters. It decreases by 7 milliliters. During a Valsalva maneuver. If I can replicate a Valsalva maneuver, that will lower. You're going to have to be asleep. It's a bearing down. You would either need to be put to sleep, and I simulate the Valsalva maneuver. I would close your epiglottis, or you might hurt yourself. You'd need to do barbell squats. The increase in intrathoracic pressure that occurs during the Valsalva maneuver incites a sequence of rapid changes in preload and afterload stress. During the strain, venous return to the heart is decreased and peripheral venous pressures become increased. If I compress your chest and dilate flow to your extremities. I don't want to kill you. Hold on. Let me look at some things. So this is what I would be trying to recreate. This would need to be a private session. I definitely cannot do this in a live stream. But if you look here, so I'd basically be placing you into a faja, energetic faja. I would need to compress while I expand and then close that out, creating pressure that forces the flow to decrease into your thoracic region, increase into your extremities. I would have to hyperstimulate your major groups. I would probably aim for the latissimus dorsi, all 4 heads of your quads, 3 heads of your hamstrings, and all of your glutes. Michael goes, or I could choke you. Oh shit. No, I don't want to choke you. I would need to do it not on a live stream. I'm trying to think what the appropriate I would need to do that. Yeah. I would say 2M extraction, a 2 series 2M extraction. And then we would need to coordinate when you go to bed. You would need to be asleep because I ain't gonna lie. If I do this to you and you're awake, you're gonna freak the hell out. and you're going to see me in a whole different way. You're going to be like, oh, hell no. So uh, I leave it up to you, but that's the reasoning why you can't access that. The other implants can be easily remedied, easily removed. The flea collar, I know how to reverse engineer flea collars. Um, it's that one that's near your ischium, because that one, its proximity, and it has a secondary component that's in proximity to your venous superior vena cava. If you don't know, the superior vena cava is a big deal, because that brings all of your blood back to your heart from your lower extremities. I believe that implant is designed to, unfortunately, create a dissection of your superior vena cava that is life threatening. So that needs to definitely be addressed. Um, right now, it's all energetic. Two series. So it would be two of the 2M extractions, because this process is a very involved process. Typically, I can do these things, I don't know, 2 minutes, 5 minutes is done. This is going to take me quite a process, quite a process. I need to make sure you're okay. So I would need to wait until you're asleep. Um, and then I would need to fully sedate your body in addition to you being asleep. And then I would need to keep a very, very close eye on all of your vitals and everything. Um, this is Dark Jedi tech. You know, someone who's into the dark esoterica of Kemet. You know, someone who has access to that information or is fascinated by that information. Yeah. That's my guess too. So, yeah. He's like a fucking hemorrhoid. He's like a hemorrhoid. You know what I'm saying? He involves other people. That's why it's because he doesn't actually have abilities himself. Um, let me not. Give me some more. Okay. Let me go ahead and do your inner your activation. All right. How do you feel, Jade? Give me some more. Give me some more. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, shoot. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Any discomfort anywhere? Boy, you make me float. Oh, you reel me high. Feel like I'm on dope. Sorry. Hey, in my defense, he was flirting back. For we drifted deeper. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So, for boy, now I want you to rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat. Work the middle, work the middle, work the middle. Kevin Jr. New position. Stroke it for me, stroke it for me, stroke it for me. Ooh, baby. Do, 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 do.
Here.
Yeah, I'll do you last. Bum ba dum ba ba da bum bum ba da da bum ba da 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 bum. Deb, crashing, hit a wall. Right now, I need a miracle. Help me up now. I need a miracle. Stranded, reaching out. I call your name, but you're not around. Hi, Deb. General scan. Ooh, I'm suddenly super hot. Don't let me down. It's in my mind now. Just one arm is all y'all get. Ugh. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't let me down. Do-do-do-do-do. The right side. Okay. Your right side is being super duper cloaked, like heavily cloaked. Are you experiencing pain? I need you right now. Don't let me down. Go make spaghetti, girl. Okay. I see pinched nerve. Above the rhomboid. Nerve innervation. The dorsal scapular nerve. Dorsal scapular nerve. Breathe deep and slow, Deb. Hold on. You're going to feel that. I have to do deep brain stimulation, okay? Just breathe. How does that feel, Deb? Okay. Any discomfort anywhere? 100 killers, 100 hammers. White six, panda. Bitch, you to pull up your panties. Hope your killers understand me. Let me stop. Okay. You feel okay? I gotta take off my yo. Just give it a light. What's another bottle of Mo? Which one's gonna catch my flow? And I got my dough. Bust another bottle of Bo. Okay. It's my hair follicles hurt now. All right. Thank you, Deb. So it was it was a dorsal scapular nerve. Mhm. I'll show you when you go to work on yourself again. This is what you're gonna. Oops. Just give me the light. This right here. So the dorsal scapular nerve, this is what it deals with. It innervates the levator scapulae. This is the area specifically right in here. This nerve pathway is what was affected. It's kind of like a fascia. You know what? Do you mind if I flush your fascia real quick? That will help. There's a lot of inflammation there. Yeah. The middle back, that would be like basically the very bottom of your trapezius. I'll show you. So that like lays on top. Hold on. Um, So the muscle pinch is kind of like right over here. They're all inserted here. And so this is a trapezius. It goes down to your mid back. Okay. Unfortunately. So it's affecting this whole region. The nerve is being compressed. You have a lot of you need a lot of fascia purging. So we'll go ahead and do that for you, okay? Da-dope, da-dope, da-dope. Let me just get a song. Okay. Breathe deep and slow, okay? Do you feel warmth in that area? We go fast at the game we play. Boom, 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 boom. Who knows why it's gotta be this way? We say nothing more than we need. Okay, so it's warm. It's going to increase in warmth. And then you're going to need to pee too. You, oh. All right. Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a process for that to fully resolve. Okay. You have to do nerve flossing. Look, hold on. Trap nerve flossing. You know, it might be better if you just go on social media and look for videos on how to do nerve flossing. I'll put it on the screen. Oops. And this will help to free up that nerve. There's a lot of inflammation. If you have if you have turmeric, if you have, I say burdock would be good too. Burdock. Plantain, hold on. Plantain for inflammation. Plantain poultice. Does plantain grow around you? Uh, plantain. Um, so I would do nerve flossing and then uh either a dermally dosed plantain tincture, tinctures with alcohol. I'm sure you already know this, Deb. Uh, plantain. Oops. On the skin in that area. Um, plus internal burdock supplementation. That's what I would do because the burdock will help with inflammation internal. It'll help flush out the excess water. Um, also, turmeric internally will help with inflammation. Um, but a poultice, if plantain grows near you, I would harvest the larger leaves and I would mash it up and use it as a poultice directly on that area. It's basically like injecting. It's not really injecting, but it's being absorbed locally. If you have a plantain tincture, or you can get some, I would use that sublingual under the tongue, and then I would also place it on the skin. But I'm not a doctor. All y'all know this. I'm not an herbalist, but that's what I would do for myself. And I encourage you to do a lot of reading to see if that's something that would be safe for you to do. But I think those would be compatible with you, Deb. Um, and the turmeric too. I stopped taking turmeric because my son freaked me out. He started talking about microplastics in turmeric. He freaked me out, so I stopped taking it. It's amazing if you mix some with coconut oil and use it as a facial mask. I would mix I would heat up the castor oil, mix some of the turmeric into it so that the castor oil becomes infused with was it curcumin? And then I would apply that and use a heating pad. The castor oil will bring all of that bioactive component deep down into your tissue. I love doing that kind of stuff. And that will help. Heating pad. You know what else would help? Oh, it's got me so excited. Deb, you got little chicken lights? You got a chicken nugget light? Like a red light for your little chickens? Put the castor oil infused with the turmeric on there and then bake yourself like a little chicken nugget. Oh my God, it will go so deep. And the red light addresses muscular pain, it helps to address inflammation. I'm saying you could totally become an immortal just off of the things they have at Tractor Supply. Mhm. I'm telling you, Deb, in the event of the apocalypse, if someone knocks on your door, it's gonna be me, boo. Let me in. don't don't leave me outside. Let me in. Absolutely serious. All right. Thank you, Deb. La 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 la. Moon rock. Moon rock. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. All right. Oh, here goes. Hello, Habibti. Let me stop. Okay. All right. Do you want to do your reading first or do you want to do the energy work first? Ah, ah. Okay. Let us see. Are you feeling weird right now? Like a little bit weird? Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. Everybody's watching her. She's thinking about you. Okay. Let me get the appropriate song. Oh, this is it. You don't know what you do. Okay. Breathe deep and slow. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. It might begin to feel like I'm in the room with you, okay? For those of you sensitive to energy, you might feel pulsating in your ears. How do you feel? Mhm. Any discomfort anywhere? I know I wear a lot of clothes. I wear a lot of layers. Yay! All right, let us see what your general reading. You don't know what you do, got me loving you. So please don't go, 'cause you don't know what you do. I'm tripping over you, and I don't know what to do. All right. Hoorah. Wait, what is this? Oh, nope, that's nothing. Here goes. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. One, two, three. All right. What's going on here? Okay. Um. Oh. Okay. Your first card, the Hanged Man. Hanged Man. So, sacrifice and surrender, enlightenment, perspective. Stop struggling. You are where you need to be. Dedication, surrender to the unknown. Let the pause give you perspective. Hmm. Okay. The hanged man dangles by one foot, suspended in a moment. There's no way down for him, and he realizes it, so he takes his time to be aware of his surroundings in a new light. Most of us don't go through life hanging upside down. We avoid the experience at all costs. You need to take care of that dark thing. You are needing to face it before you go, before you leave. Unfortunately, you're going to need to face it head on. It's not something that you can avoid. Yeah. Um, to not face it head on before you leave is to risk it following you home. I don't know if that makes sense. Do-do-do. What you do got me tripping over you. So, yeah. It definitely um you need to allow your dominant energy to be felt. because you have greatly suppressed um, a large portion, if not nearly all of your personal power thus far in your life. You have suppressed it tremendously. And I think part of the purpose of the circumstance and the environment you're currently in is to trigger that to come out. Um, hmm. I am not sure how um I'm not sure how you would go about doing it. Um so you can either initiate it, right? Like just really be, I don't know, create some type of game plan, I guess. Or um you can wait, and then the sense that I get is before you leave that area, um I don't know. It seems like all hell is going to break loose to force you to completely lose your composure and like allow the wrath to come out of you. So that's something to consider, okay? Um and then your next card, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Dried up resources. Wait for a better opportunity, have faith, doing more than you can handle, resistance to a new opportunity. So this is basically describing the now for you, right? Like your energy is drying up because there's been so much demand on you. Um you're doing more than what you can handle, and the things that you are doing are things that really you don't need to do. I'm trying to make my hair look somewhat decent. I'm trying to look somewhat civilized. Um, you're scared of that person that you can be when you're mad. That's a big problem. That's a big problem. The fear of the self causes a rejection of that part, right? And the reason it's a big problem is when you reject parts of yourself, it creates voids that exist inside your auric field. And creation does not like voids, empty spaces. It will allow that empty space to be filled. What will fill that space? Well, this thing seems to want to travel with you. It seems to want to follow you wherever you go, wherever you're going to go, wherever you are, right? So then you're going to transport it with you. Um, I'm not sure how this is supposed to play out. Hmm. Don't be scared of yourself. Don't be scared of yourself. That's the part of you. The part of you that you're scared of is a part of you that's willing to protect you. Don't be scared of that. That is something that you need to allow. You need to allow um you need to allow that part out. Um yeah, I know you don't want it to follow you. I think what's happening is you're being pushed into a position of needing to choose between accommodating the fear that limits you or addressing what needs to be addressed. So those are the two choices, right? Final card, Knight of Swords in reverse. Impatient, out of control, wait until more info arrives, slow down, feeling trapped, no challenges to meet, confusion, take your time, guard your thoughts. So I'm going to read you this part. What situations do you rush into? Where are you when busts of insight happen? How can you slow down and take stock of what is around you? So this is not about just rushing into this circumstance and throwing your weight around. Not at all. This is about being very intentional in what you are trying to communicate, who you're trying to communicate it to, and how you're going to go about doing that. Okay. So that is something that you don't necessarily, I'll just say exactly what I'm hearing. Okay. You don't have to go into um, specific rooms of your house. You can do it from anywhere. But it is a requirement for you to confront the very thing that's been misbehaved for far too long. Um, you need to enter into a state of almost like apex predator. An apex predator has nothing else that can eat it unless it's injured, it's at a very young and vulnerable stage, or it's very aged and can no longer defend itself. You haven't even entered into your prime yet. You're not a baby, but you haven't even entered into your prime yet. There's no reason for you to um, internally identify as someone who's not as capable as you actually are. That's what it's feeding off of. The lack of belief in yourself. And it's using its awareness of your fear of your power. So long as I was afraid of my power, I was heavily tormented by dark things. And that's just the reality of my personal journey, my personal experiences. So if you want that to stop, you're going to have to really tap into your personal power, because when you tap into your personal power, you're no longer rejecting the parts of you that are capable of defending you. That means there's less spaces for these things to hide within your auric space, and you become much more formidable, much more. I know you got this. I believe you have absolutely got this. You're going to handle it. It's not going to follow you, and you're going to understand how powerful you are. Okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. I don't have a song for it. I'm just totally making one up. Okay. Um, you want to finish inputting line 18? All right. Hella clean. Hella clean. You don't know what you do. I'm tripping over you. Would you like your reading first, or would you like your energy work first? Do 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 do. What you do? Oh, energy work. Okay.